Hi everyone, I am Ashwin Kumar, a member of the Guindy Times, the official campus magazine of CEG, ACT, and SAP. I am glad to be a part of this intern initiative by the Guindy Times, which enlightening the internship experience of students across the college. So today I am interviewing Mr. Gokul, who had completed his internship in Texas Instruments. Welcome, Mr. Gokul.
Hello, Ashwin.
And tell me about yourself and your area of interest.
Okay, so I'm Gokul. Hello, all Guindy Times viewers. So I've been interning in Texas Instruments for the past 3 months. Just now it got completed, and my area of interest lies in analog design and also some kind of mixed signal IC design things.
Second question is, how did you come to know about this internship opportunity and why did you opt for this?
So this was like on-campus internship interview. So I came across through our COIC only, so that was not a very different thing. But I opted it because it was kind of my core domain, and had after reading a lot, I came to know like there are a lot of opportunities and learning opportunities in there. So I kind of opted it.
Can you walk us through your experience as an intern in Texas Instruments?
Okay, so the internship I opted was for 3 months. That's 12 weeks. So first week we just started with kind of orientation. They gave us insights about their company and all, and then they also for the first 2 or 3 days about the company and like privacy protection policy, confidentiality protection, those things which are important legal things. They gave us some insights and they told us to do some courses, and after that even before the start of the internship, we were assigned a project and a mentor also. So mentor from TI. So we can ask help from them and they would be guiding us over the internship period. So that's what happened for me also. So after first 1 to 3 days, after which we mostly had meetings with mentor. He would explain about my project. So my project was kind of a power estimation project for an IC, Texas Instruments IC. So we need to give the customer a kind of user-friendly tool so that they don't need to go to the hardware to calculate power consumed for their conditions, input and load conditions. So that kind of thing. First 1 or 2 weeks, it was difficult to learn the software, so which were new. We wouldn't have used those softwares in the college at the third year level or something like that. So mostly we need to learn those softwares, and we need to be prepared. Right? If we start learning some software, first of all, we'll just cover the basics, but after which we need to learn something particularly so that we can carry out our work. So work-related things we need to learn that software. After that, as it was a pre-developed circuit and all, we need to understand the circuit better. Only by understanding the working of the circuit, it would be helpful for us to find the power consumption and all. So that kind of thing went for about 3 to 4 weeks. So under learning and understanding the circuits is very very difficult because those are industry standard circuits. So and those transistors and all they use are industry standard transistors. We won't have a model in our college level, institution level and all. So after about 4 weeks, 4 to 5 weeks learning the circuit well, working of the circuit, then we'll run many simulations, get those results. We'll check for any similarities. We'll try to model. So it kind of mathematical modeling of the circuit's power consumption. That's it. So how the circuit behaves at different conditions, and so that's what in the mid period we do. Like every week, Friday we would have a internship review, weekly review. In that, with the project lead, we'll have a meeting and kind of we'll do a presentation, whatever done in that week.
It was a nice explanation, Gokul. And did you encounter any challenges in your internship, and how did you overcome it?
Particularly, I won't say any difficult challenges. Yeah, there's learning the softwares and as mine was a virtual internship. We would have not strict timings, though in Texas Instruments it was not a strict timing schedule and all. So we can work anytime we want. So that was the case. So those things I was not feeling a challenge. So if we need to work something more learning is more. In those times we can push a bit harder, and if we know that we can do this in 2 or 3 days, we don't no need to push more. We can follow a schedule kind of thing. So I won't say any very difficult challenges, just that the understanding the circuits was a bit difficult. So every day I would understand it, it's working in some type, and if I explain it to the mentor, and he would say like some other changes to my understanding. So many more doubts would come, and sometimes like without clarifying those doubts, we won't be able to move on further. So if I get a doubt in the morning, then I'll just ask my mentor to clear my doubt. Otherwise, we won't be able to move. So those kind of difficult doubts, it was kind of challenging. Just the understanding part is challenging. Other than that, there was not a problem.
Tell me about the project you are currently working on.
So my internship got completed. So as I told, that project was a power estimation project. So I'm not sure how much I'll be able to say. I'll just say in a gist manner. So the ultrasound imaging kind of things is there, right, in medical fields. So Texas Instruments has a medical instrument team. So which kind of mostly specifically work on those imaging techniques and all. So my project also was an ultrasound imaging, some kind of they'll generate those ultrasound waves. That's it. So for those, they have an amplifier kind of thing in the front back end. So those are high voltage transistors, which means they can have a swing up to plus or minus 100 volt and all. So as you may know, so 100 volt swing are very big in electronic side. So which means in those conditions, the power consumption is a big concern, and so we need to model the behavior of the circuit well, so that we can easily determine what would the circuit consume before just connecting it to a power supply. So that's what my project was.
How did this internship enhance your career goals?
Yeah, it was really a great experience. Like I didn't know like how the industry works, what are the challenges faced in the industry, like how they need to develop a product, what kind of product they need to develop so that the customer would choose their product over the other company's product. Those things I was not sure. Those things I came to know a lot about it, and also in while studying, we won't actually have lots of different types of new circuits, advanced circuits. So every day, every other day, different kinds of circuits are published in IEEE journals, and we won't know that. But in industry, they would be actually working with those state-of-the-art circuits. So those kind of things, if we get to know, then we'll actually know like how, if we want to be successful in this particular career or field, then we also should be actually knowing all those state-of-the-art circuits. Like we must be actually going through those different publications, different papers and all different circuits, so that we would actually get an outline of what or overview of what actually happening in the industry now. So we are learning the circuits which are dated back 20 years or something like that. So we also need to know what currently is happening in this field, so that we can actually plan accordingly. So that kind of thing I learned during this internship. So some kind of that circuit blocks, they would say, if I search on those circuit types, then I would come to know that was published, that was researched and published just around 2019 or 2020. So they are working with those new circuits. That's a great thing, they are actually following all those researchers, and they are trying to implement those circuits to their applications. So those things and all, it was really like brain opening.
Share us some tips or advice for the listeners who are seeking to apply for this internship.
Applying the internship, so on campus, if we apply, then most importantly we need all the basics thorough for analog side, which I went all the RC circuits and operational amplifier circuits and all. We need to be thorough to crack the interview and all. And if off campus, if you are applying, then I would say for internship, some kind of a referral would be needed for off campus things. And yeah, mostly for internships and interview and all, they would like Texas Instruments would mostly concentrate on this basic RC circuits, RC behavior, and op-amp circuits and all. So they need to be thorough in that. They need to be fast in that, not just thorough. They need to be actually solve it just using their visualization, not using some equations and all. So in our exams, we'll just use some equations, we'll find the solution, and after finding the values, we'll just find the output waveforms and all. So in those cases, we won't at all use the equation. We just want to imagine what just happens to the circuit when an input is applied or something like that. If they are able to achieve that kind of practice, then they can actually crack it, right?
Would you like to say anything about this intern diaries initiative by the Guindy Times?
Yeah, it was a great it is a great thing. So last year I also read many articles on it, like mostly software interns would give those interviews. So I didn't get many core like core EC kind of intern experiences. Last year just one or two was there, I think, but it is really helpful because after getting to know their experience, like even when if tomorrow is our interview or something like that, what we would do is we'll search in the internet for some blogs, for some experience things, so that we get to know what just happens in those interviews. So those kind of things, like if we get easily through our Guindy Times, then it is really help, because our anxiety would go low. Our anxiety level would go low, and we'll also get some confidence, like this is what is happening in those interviews, because we don't know, right? Just in third year starting, what would we know? We just know about it. We just don't know about this industry at all. So that's a great help. So Intern Diaries is a great initiative. I really congratulate on that.
It was nice talking to you, Gokul, and thank you for spending your valuable time. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashwin. Thank you so much.